Yes, we do have some question, and it seems that the audience is very interested by the question of the cleanliness of the system. So basically, the question, two of them are a bit the same. Is it mandatory to check the cleanliness of ventilation system in France? And is it required with which standards and what?
A good question. In non-residential buildings, it is not really mandatory. There is not the notion of frequency, because I think sanitary regulation, the RSDT, that applies in France, only says the systems should be clean each time it is necessary.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
really,
You should clean it when it's needed. Yeah. So it is mandatory to clean it because it should be cleaned when it's needed. But there is,
yes,
as you say, no
but
no
we don't know
standards.
if it is each year or every 5 years.
So yeah, for building with worker, the system should be checked every year. And this includes that you should check that you don't need to clean it, but it's not stated like that. So it's and it's only for building with workers, and it's so this is in the working code. So yeah, as you said, no, we don't have anything. The only standard we already talked about it is 15780.
Yes.
Yeah, but nobody is really caring about this one. Well, no, it's not referenced in the regulation. So another question for you, Ariane, is the vendor representative participation mandatory to functional measurement of air handling unit? So I guess this is the installer. Is the installer need to be there?
No, it is not required, but
it can be.
It can be. It can be. He has a responsibility in this installation. Maybe it is something that we could take into account in a future regulation.
Yeah, that's better for him to be here, but if he's not, he is not. I mean,
yes.
That's, as the premier and tertiary is voluntary, do you have an idea for how many buildings it was used?
Unfortunately not, because we don't have a database like it exists now in residential in France. But I think since 2022 and his publication, it was yes, there has been there was a progression in the use of this protocol because we communicate a lot, but I don't know how many buildings.
The F-Energy label has been helping for that, really.
Yes.
But this is
also.
still a minority of building, of course. Maybe in the next regulation it will be imposed with so maybe we will we will see a bit more of that. Okay, we still have time for one other question. Do we have a tentative date here when the protocol will be made mandatory? 2030?
Not really. As I said, there are some steps to
overcome,
overcome, and it can take a few years. Yes.
Yeah. Well, the next regulation in France is foreseen for 2030. So basically 2032. We are not quite sure yet. That's it will be mandatory at that time, right? But not before that, anyway.
Yes.
Okay, we have only 1 minute left, so I think I will just conclude with what difficulty do you envision the update of the ventilation requirements will have on the people installing the ventilation system? I think there will be a need that every installer do check their ventilation system after installing it, and do actually implement the inspection protocol themselves to check that what they have installed is really correct compared to the regulation. And now that they will know that they will be checked after construction, they should check it themselves before providing the system.